Alright, what's up YouTube, this is SPADE here, back again with my Phoenix Wright Let's Play. And now I think I know what I need to do, because I really need to check it out. But I really thought that I had already presented this photo, because I pretty much presented everything, but I guess I missed it. So I think we need to present this one too, and then I already presented a bunch of stuff. So hopefully, after I present this picture to her, she will talk about the SL9 incident. So let's see. Yes, if you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room, but even now I get flustered sometimes. Okay, so you went straight to the scene of the crime. Yes, and climbed the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, mister. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before. Okay, discarded. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Okay, just like that time. Okay, that time. Okay, that was the clue, and now we can talk about it. Boom! Yay! Finally. This always kind of kinky, because when you have to first present some stuff, and sometimes you have to present more stuff in order to talk about one stuff, in order to make some random dude appear somewhere so that you can talk about more stuff with him, so that you can get an ID card from him, so that you can get in the evidence room. That is kind of what I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm thinking after this we're gonna get a chance to talk with Jake Marshall, because you know he is in charge of the security office thingy, whatchamacallit, and then he can let us in, hopefully. Unless he's a dick. Anyways, I digress. So that's when I learned the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Oh, really? 2 years ago, the magic words. Here we go again. It was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh. So who do we have here? We have Angel Star. We have Jake Marshall, we have Detective Goodman, and who is the fourth person? I have no idea. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. Well, maybe we can get more information who that guy is. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence, not even a little. What? But then the criminal was executed, right? Evidence of sort, made up evidence. Whoa! You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of job. So that's why Jake is a patrolman. Yes, and you were one of those. Yes, now you're selling lunches. Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Officer Jake Marshall. Just like I said. Yes. He's on security detail in the police department, isn't he? Okay, now we can talk about Jake. So, as professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Who is that mystery person on the front? And we can only see his back. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now, really. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come to here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have anyway? Just when the detectives on the case have disappeared, you find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh. How nice of you. Start? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his, are you going out? What do you want to know? Oh, I see. I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister to do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it well made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. I guess he became a dick after he was demoted. That makes sense. That would make me a dick too. So, but now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest as it were nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Jake Marshall. Well, let's go see if it would just so happen to be that Jake Marshall would have suddenly appeared at his office, you know. Oh, there's something going on here too. How coincidental. Please, who was that? Wasn't that... Oh, one steak lunch, please. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. No, it's no time for chit-chat. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Oh. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Haha. Now is no time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, pal? Doom. On the same day that detective was killed on the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. Indeed. And the perpetrator? You have a suspect? And he said, well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them. In fact, them. What? It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Okay. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Light up! He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. I guess we're gonna visit the detention center. Or the security guard office. No, Jake is not here. Okay. My bad. Let's go criminal affairs and then detention center. So who is our mystery suspect in this case? A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? That would mean Lana is, you know, out of questioning. That would be a good sign, I guess. I guess they did. So, Mr. Goodman was killed at the same... two places at the same time. Which one was the killer? Was it Lana? Or was it some other person? Yeah. Haven't we heard this before? It could not be. Oh dear. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator. I'd say that I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Him. Meekins. Officer Meekins. Oh really? They're suspecting him. Blah 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 blah. Him. Right. How should I say this? Wait, isn't he... He isn't, is he? Yep. You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did ya? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? No, this is an unexpected turn of events. Oh god, now we have to talk to this guy who makes no sense. Well, let's go. This goofy person. Day of the crime. Yeah, okay, wow, I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. So you went to the evidence room, the guard office in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. Yeah, it would make sense. Because the evidence room is kept in... Because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, so... yeah. No, the security officer was none other than Jake Marshall. Marshall? Whoa! What a surprise! An office full of cactuses and ponchos and cowboy hats belongs to Jake Marshall. You know, totally didn't see it coming. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. Okay, what did you see? Then I saw him, sir. The suspicious person in evidence room. A suspicious person, sir? Right. The heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the detention center. So how long were you out? Days? Might I ask what happened to your hand? There was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Guy. Is this another coincidence? Or is there something else to it? Yeah, indeed. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Okay, let's talk about that. Well, a good thing that at least we got a new option here. So we need to talk this through and then the other option, and then possibly present something to him and to get another option to get this through with, so that we can possibly make Jake appear somewhere at his office. Let's go. Don't you think you should just confess? Sir, but there's nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. To tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Right. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone! Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? When I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. We're in a shock, blah blah blah. The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. Well, let's talk about the victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes. Okay. Then label me victim. Okay. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Oh yes, well that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Do you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. Okay. So, if he was a total stranger, why would you stab him? I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Okay. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. I guess we could present something to him. Does he know anything about this? Okay. Nope. Do you know anything about the victim's shoe? I'm pretty sure we have to present something still. Goodman's ID. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, we got a reaction, that's nice. My head was blank until this very moment, but sir, now I remember. You remember? What do you remember? What happened? Correct, that card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Yes, I might have to. So now he is going to talk about something, right? Crime details. That's nice. But now we got 3 options, so is there going to be more after this? Well, I digress and listen him up. Yo. Yeah, what do you remember? You might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know the Mr. Detective Goodman who was in evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. I asked the man to display his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. Okay, and then what? Yeah, what did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sure, I assure you I was flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Yeah, why would he do that? Right. What happened then? Well, everything went white, then when I woke, I was here. Right. Okay, we got one more option. Let's listen to this. Reason for arrest. So that's kinda interesting. He was there, he went there to the evidence room, Mr. Goodman was there, he asked to show his ID, but instead Goodman pulled his knife and attacked. And then that guy panicked, and then he pretty much lost his consciousness, and now he's here. So what's the reason for arrest then? Let's look at what we know. Din di 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 di. Yes, excellent. Yes, he didn't even know him, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. So was that even Mr. Goodman at all? There's that possibility too. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. Indeed. And yeah. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. Alright, that's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Oh, videotape? From the security camera. Right, there is the tape. Nice! Let's go look for the tape. And you wait until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, terribly sorry. I don't really have emo. No thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Indeed. And that will actually have to wait till the next time. I think this is a pretty good spot for a cliffhanger again. So when we come back, we are going to go to the evidence room. Hopefully we can get in this time. And let's go look at those tapes too. It's gonna be good science. We're gonna get more evidence, hopefully find things out, what really happened. So that will be next time. So until then, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.